Just so easy. Just so easy. They're easy. Boom. Welcome back to another episode of Distro's Top 5. Now, I know it's been 2 weeks since we dropped the last video, but I just to clarify that the fact that you're outside of making videos and doing the little TikToks, is that more work outside of that, and work they just get conflicting one at a time them, and just I take up majority of my time. But I promise to put out great effort to ensure that videos are placed on the social media platforms consistently. So I'll be very active going forward. That's a promise not only to you but to myself as well. So what we're going to talk about in this top 5 is not a specific topic that we're going to single out. It's more like a mixture of other stuff. Basically stuff that I've been seeing on the media and stuff that I've seen or seen for myself. You get me I say? So we'll just have to get right into that. So I have my one link shirt, at the back is one link, and I have my Vim back up. The color coordination may not be matching, but you know my style. Well, you don't really know my style, but yeah. So in this episode, in this top 5 episode, we're going to speak about a whole lot of things, and the first thing I want to start off with is Skipper. Now, I was not a supporter of Skipper until 2023, I think mid 2023, because I didn't know about Skipper at that time. But what I can say right now about Skipper is that what he's doing right now is very much good and very creative, and he's sticking to his lane and his niche, and he's working with that. You get me I say? He did a previous collaboration with Russian, despite the kickoff that he had with him, I think early last year. So it's good to know that he and Russian reconciled the situation and decided to work on a project together, which was a very good project. I say a lot of girls did a follow-up with the song, and it just shows that Skipper has range, separate and apart from scamming music. So now, the song that I have been listening to is quite consistent, and I think those numbers on my Apple Music have been running up, skyrocketing, and the numbers on YouTube have been skyrocketing for me as well. Is Go.
Go get the money, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money now. Go get the money, go make your mommy proud. Go get the money, go get the money.
That's his newest release. I haven't seen another release since, but that is his newest release, Go, with a feature in the video of Sky Juice, right? And those who don't know Sky Juice prior to now, you should remember that Sky Juice is in the greatest Jamaican movie ever, and I'm sticking to that claim, Shutters. He has a scene where he's in the club, and I think that's where Wayne got ambushed. And him say, yo, I don't remember the girl name, but him say, yo, she, and him drive off. You get me I say? So yeah, Shutters, I'm sticking to that claim, by the way, that Shutters is the greatest Jamaican movie ever, separate and apart from Third World Cup and Dancehall Queen. If you have something else that might be up there with Shutters, feel free to say so, but I'm sticking to my claim. I think every Jamaican 10 years and older knows about Shutters. I'm just saying, and that everybody knows that famous line. Take the what and left the what?
What you say?
Take the weed and leave the money now.
Take the what and left the what? You sound like a pussy one.
Man, you sound like a... Exactly. So, yeah. Skipper new song kind of motivate me throughout that work week. You know? Every time I feel like I want to work, I just run the song and boom, I magically want to work again. So, yeah, that song there, Skipper's musical content should and deserves more recognition. I want more people to tune into Skipper. Maybe they won't connect to his music like how I connected to his music, or maybe how others connected to his music. But I think that he needs more recognition in the dancehall space, because that song Go is a very, very good song. I played the song for someone and they did not know who Skipper was, but they liked the song. It's the first time they're hearing Skipper. It's the first time they're hearing of Skipper and his music, and they like that song. That's the only song I played, and that intrigued her to go and search for more of Skipper's music. You know, and I like to put people onto new music and to new artists. Because from here, the music, in my opinion, I'm going to listen. I'm just a music lover. So from here, the music, bro, me I gotta listen. You get me? I say, if I foolishness, me just not gonna listen. You see me? That will not reach my playlist. And it's not a disrespect to anyone. I appreciate and love the fact that people try new things some of the time. But if it's a case where I am just not enjoying it, then it's not going to be a part of my life. And that is how life is. In terms of anything. In terms of anything that you're doing, if somebody just not connect with it like that, they can't really force them. You get me? I said, just continue putting the work until one day, then fall in love with it. So that is Skipper at the moment. I know a lot of people may not listen to Skipper or know Skipper, but Skipper has self-proclaimed himself as the dancehall new god. So let's see how best that works out for him, if he actually is the new god and if he will have his own fan base, because he's a bit underground just the same. But remember, there are a lot of artists that were underground and them take over the dancehall scene or space for a short period of time. So that is how things are. So make him go and do him thing. People just listen to the dog a little more, get the dog more recognition. It seems as if he loves the music game and he's putting out content to show. So listen to Skipper a little bit more and just enjoy the song the one name go. Him have a whole heap of other songs so I enjoy, like Midnight, Hugo, Cash Code, Dark, which other song I listen to him? Uncle Sam was one of my favorite as well. And yeah, I just those that I can talk about at the moment, at the given moment. But give the dog a listen, man. Skipper bad, Skipper mad. And my cousin, as I said, my cousin made me know about Skipper because I did not know about him. My cousin I was at about, yo, just listen to some Skipper and easy, dog. And I'm like, yo, who is this Skipper? Where you talk about, brother? Is it me? I say until me hear the song. Oh, Bob Pansy. Until me hear the song, and I just decide to I'm gonna take a deep dive into the dark catalog. You see me? So yeah. Another thing we want to talk about in a top 5 segment is about who is the man in dancehall right now. Right? You know, a lot of speculations and a lot of thoughts and a lot of opinions have been made and put out there in the social media world. But I can humbly say that Massacre is the man.
Fire on my palm like Shango. Dance me and faint I dancer. Try to go, so no one go. Dog rich and post so one go. Blood for blood, eye fambo. Movie, rich like man, bag a house, fucking Gucci.
At this given moment, Massacre is the man. Right? And next thing what I want to say is that people who believe that Massacre's songs sound the same are very much delusional and just hate the fact that his sound is running the place. You get me I say? Because not because an artist release a couple songs and they can flow into another song doesn't necessarily mean that his music is the same. And on top of that, if a artist find a sound and a flow that is helping his career or pushing his career to new heights, why am I gonna change the style so quickly? You get me I say? Might as well him continue do it until the flame out.
Just a do what me have to do until it flame out. Oh father.
You get me I say? So Massacre is, what I can say about Massacre personally is that Massacre is a very much great artist. To me, Massacre is one of the greatest artists to ever touch the dancehall space. And I'm not saying that just because I am a supporter of his music, because I've been listening to Massacre music long before the entire Jamaica even know about Massacre. You see me I say? From Massacre, I do freestyle for Urban Mondays.
But from island for the island, freestyle up in a textile and Samantha Jane sing about tight up skirt and you don't say don't you go buy one.
Massacre, I do freestyle a studio and the song them no mix. And I put them out. From Massacre, I go a Woolmer's barbecue, go perform. From Massacre, I have a song when name Brand Gun.
Some boy talk, some boy
Massacre, you know.
Them can't do me nothing. When me step, them can't do me nothing. Why? Me just back some name Brand Gun.
From Massacre, when I get the work, when I get what I try to say, I listen to Massacre from before him even decide to be a big musician. But him just a try. Because I know about God and Done and I know about them song there. You see me I say? And I Massacre Debo from our dancehall days, just like Alkaline. So I've been a supporter of Massacre music since like 2011, 2012, and I will play the first Massacre song that I ever heard as to what made me a supporter of his music.
David, people say me that the baddest artist ever touch the mic. Me no come to talk about other artists and them dirty life. Cause none of them nobody no adjust the hype. Me Massacre more dangerous than a rusty knife.
Prior to Massacre, my artist was Idonia.
On to them nah no dopey to them name. With them virgin trigger finger. Wee. Make bullet fly through you. Your family over your casket I say goodbye to you.
When everybody there said Gaza and Gully during the early 2000s and mid 2000s, I was surprisingly one of the few that were saying J.O.P. Because Idonia was my artist. Them fast fire lyrics there and the gun song them when they are Lego. Like Empty, Kingfisher Come, Bad Man a Step, Bookam, Ras It Up.
J.O.P. Ras It Up.
Those type of songs, those were my type of music. And I don't know, they have some other song as well. When my Discartel about them are no bad man and them.
Them are no bad man, a pussy them suck.
Like a song that We Run Uptown, You Mr. Catface, bad people there move. I don't know, was my DJ. So, but ever since Cartel got convicted, you see me, and was to face the 35 to life in prison. During that conviction, I honestly thought that Idonia would step up to the plate and run the place. But sadly and unfortunately, that did not happen. So after La La Land,
Kush, me the smoke bush. Yeah, but all the herbs and me smoke that send me go La La Land, La 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 Land. Smoke till me frost a lot.
I kind of lost a bit of hope in my DJ. I'm not going to lie to you. And enough people might say me a bandwagonist, but remember, me I support Idonia from 2004 up until 2011, 2012. You get me I say? So that was 7 years of my life. 7 years of my life supporting Idonia. You get me I say? So when me hear Massacre kind of reminded me a little bit of Idonia. And in an interview, Massacre did say that he's bringing back the Idonia style of dancehall into the dancehall scene. So that only made my interest in his music grow a lot more. You get me I say? So you see people what they say what we talk and I say about Massacre song them sound the same. When I not listen to Massacre, bro. And I want you to start listening to Massacre. And I can highly bet that the time frame that they started listening to Massacre was around 2017 to 2018. You get me I say? And them turn a full Massacre supporter or a supporter of his music around 2021 when he dropped his first album, which is 438. And it's so kind of surprising that his album dropped 4 years ago. You get me I say? His first album dropped 4 years ago. But that is when most people decided to start to listen to him and then think say, oh, him song them just sound the same. Because him Lego Whites and then him Lego the new song when him Autocrat, sorry. And people thinking that that song sound the same. Does Rich Sex and Mute sound the same? Does Limelight and Carbon sound the same? Exactly. People just you cannot, and Massacre's Massacre's Rise in Dancehall show me say you cannot please people. Because before them they are talking about my Iron Balloon and the style where I put out Naga make it and him Naga boss and this and that. But now him I run the place and do you hear same song them sound the same. You cannot please people, especially Jamaican persons. So it really doesn't make any sense, and I'm liking the fact that he's just doing his music and doing his thing, because you know who else is just doing his music and doing his thing? Alkaline. And Alkaline, it is so funny. Massacre is the man right now, you know, but Alkaline is actually the key man for true.
Lose me hell down now, nothing to me, nothing to me. Now industry, I'm a key man.
He's getting talked about, isn't it? Without even dropping music. You know which artists do that? Cartel. And why Mr. Alkaline is the key man, and man this Alkaline, artists were even relevant again, I try this Alkaline for do get a hype. You get me? I say, so if Alkaline, as he said in his interview with Winfred, if he was such a non-entity, why me? Why people always try to show shade off of Alkaline? I think the reason behind that is because back then in a dancehall, you had one artist, and that was Vybz Kartel. And for you to bust during that time space, you had to say Gaza, or you had to be a part of the Gaza camp. So I believe at the fact that Alkaline came out and did not big up Kartel, I was not a part of the Gaza camp, or did not say Gaza, and he took Jamaica in the palm of his hand. Separate and apart from Vybz Kartel, Alkaline is the only artist that has a fan base that will defend him to the ground. You get me? I say he took Jamaica and showed Jamaica that there's another dancehall artist in town that will take over this country.
Man born to do this stuff. You own a day of the yard.
And that is him. Not even Popcorn and him unruly camp did hold Jamaica at the palm of him hand the way how Alkaline do that. You get me? I say? So and I think that is what people are hurt about. You get me? Because it is so crazy. It is so crazy. So yeah, Alkaline and Massacre, they are the two major men in dancehall right now. Of course, Vybz Kartel is the pharaoh, and nobody can replicate Vybz Kartel's career. No one. I don't see anyone that can do that. So let us stop comparing other artists to Vybz Kartel, because Vybz Kartel is the hierarchy and he is the leader. He's at the top of the food chain for the dancehall scene. You get me? I say, because he has motivated and shaped many careers without even saying anything to that particular DJ. They just saw him and want to emulate or try to replicate what he's doing. You get me? I say? So yeah, me totally wipe Kartel from my mind when me I talk about other artists, because Vybz Kartel is just Vybz Kartel. He's in a lane, he's in a category, he's in a own space of his own, and he will remain in that space. No one else can go into that space. So when I talk about the king of dancehall, the pharaoh, the man who will always be recognized when it comes to dancehall, you talk about Vybz Kartel. But the man in dancehall right now, the man that is running the place right now and is making waves and causing scenes, that is Massacre. But the person who is the most popular and will always and forever be talked about, regardless of the year that we're in, is Alkaline. So Alkaline is in fact the key man, because for some artists get acknowledged, them have to talk about him. And really and truly, what Alkaline said prior about, what if him never bust? Someone would get them space.
Dancehall is everywhere. Suppose me never bust, some artists still would have them space. Them would not complain, them wouldn't have time for it. Some of them would even have time for go party every night straight. Would not cuss and I say them get underrated. Would not for bleach pump and tough it up plate. I might retire a little late. Every man want me the man just want me great.
If Alkaline never bust, whole heap of artists and whole heap of man would believe say them could have bust too. May I tell you? So Alkaline started a new chain right there, so. Because if him never bust, probably enough artists would have bust. And that are just facts, bro. Because remember me tell you, from 2009 going up to 2014, it was all about Vybz Kartel and his camp. And it's not even so much at his camp. It was all about Vybz Kartel and Popcorn at the time. Because if you never listen to Vybz Kartel, you listen to Popcorn. You get me? I say, Ja Vinci never in the equation. Black Rhino never in the equation anymore. She and Tammy Lee, let me not leave out Tammy Lee. Because 2012 to 2013 was all about Tammy Lee. All about Tammy Lee Sparta. You get me? I say? So separate and apart from the persons that were in the Gaza camp, no one else was being recognized until Alkaline came out. And that is when Jamaica opened their eyes and realized, wow, there are more dancehall artists out here. Let me hear what he has to say. And Alkaline did that and sweep everybody foot. Sweep everybody foot what they are trying a long time. You see me I say, I remember Massacre and Alkaline emerged the same time. But Alkaline just did it a lot faster. He had the style, he had the image, and he knew exactly what the people wanted, which was controversy, or what Jamaicans would say, controversy. Massacre had the lyrics, Massacre had the talent. But what the people were looking for, he did not have. He was a troublemaker at the time being when he was throwing out this and shade to other artists, and he wasn't afraid to call names. Or he was not afraid to call names, because every song him there call name. So you don't have to speculate who he might talk about. He might directly make you know, say, yo, that this some of them I chat about. Because I don't get it on rapid, you know. I don't got that on rapid. You see me, Demarco get fame share, Shandisi get fame share. Couple artists well get fame share. The only two artists me never hear Massacre this like that was Cartel and probably Bounty. You see me? Tommy Lee get fame share. You see me? Every artist get fame share, bro. So, if we're talking about who is the man right now, dog, it is Massacre. Massacre put in the work. Massacre study the game. Massacre find him sound. And he is now enjoying the fruits of his labor as being the man for the past 2 years. For the past 2 to 3 years. You see me I say? Alkaline is the key, man. If you want a hype, you call Alkaline name. The hype not gonna last long though. Alkaline is still being talked about without even dropping music. Right? So just think about that. And when he does drop a song, what happens? It gets talked about. It's either people say a foolishness or the dog can't find a hit. But how is his numbers still going up? I know we alone are listening to music, and I need people to understand that it's not Jamaica alone are listening to some of these dancehall artists. There are other places that are anticipating these guys' music. So think about that. And Vybz Kartel is in a lane of his own. He is in the sky. Do not compare anyone's career to that of Vybz Kartel. It does not make no sense, and the argument will never win, regardless of what you want to say. Vybz Kartel helped push dancehall to where it is now and created what dancehall is right now. So don't think that will ever change. I don't see another artist that will come across and do that. So let us leave that where it is. So as stated, Vybz Kartel is the pharaoh. He's the hierarchy. Alkaline is the key man. If you want to be talked about, you have to just call him name. But Massacre is the man right now. So I just them three man there, bro. At this given moment. Who to tell next year probably somebody take over. But I just know for a fact that Alkaline and Vybz Kartel will continue to be talked about. And Massacre will also be in the equation as well. So those are the three top men. You see me I say? Mm-hmm.